Hey, Evan here today. I'm going to review a movie from 2019, and that is Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, the plot of this movie is Batman, of course, he's in Gotham City fighting criminals, stopping supervillains, the usual, and then he comes across the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and of course, Batman doesn't really take a liking to them. He thinks they're just evil mutants out to make cause chaos in Gotham, like always, but they're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They just want to save the world like Batman does. So Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have to stop Shredder and Ra's al Ghul from using this mutant gin because they freed the Joker from prison, and they all try to use a mutant gin to, of course, mutate people into a bunch of mutant humanoid animals. So Batgirl, Robin, Batman, and the Turtles, and everybody all have to save the world together. I freaking loved this movie. This movie was so good. Like, I'm amazed. I mean, I thought it was going to be really enjoyable, but geez, I really loved this movie. Honestly, this movie should have been in theaters. How did Arctic Dogs and the uh, Playmobil movie get put in theaters, but this was just slapped onto DVD? Because I would have loved to see this in the theater. I would have had a ball. It is pretty short, though. It's only like an hour and 24 minutes or so, but it didn't need to be that long. It goes by pretty quick, but it doesn't feel rushed, and it's a lot of fun. The animation, like a lot of animated DC movies, for directed DVD movies, like, their animation's usually really good, and yeah, it looks really good here. All the characters look like how they should, and uh, I know it's kind of a weird idea. Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like goofy and wacky, and Batman's really mysterious and somber and grim, and but for some reason it actually works, and I think they all had good chemistry together. I mean, sure I mean the title's kind of misleading because they don't fight. It's called Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they're only against each other for like, I don't know, like 7 minutes, but then they become a team shortly after, so it should have been called Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but whatever. And I like that they made Ra's al Ghul kind of the center villain, because they didn't just do the Joker, because every Batman related thing always has to have the Joker as the main villain, but and it makes sense because Ra's al Ghul, sure, he's not Japanese, he's Chinese, but still, it makes sense with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all the mutant animals and stuff that all the villains turn into. It's really creative. Like, they really went all out, and yeah, sometimes they do make the same mistake that Batman Begins did, pronouncing Ra's al Ghul's name wrong. It's not Roz, it's Raish. It's Raish. But some characters pronounce it right, so I'll give them that. And it's just a really fun time. And no, it's not as ridiculous. It's not like Batman and Robin. No, 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 no. It's still, the Batman stuff still feels like it shouldn't. The Turtles are just there for kind of comic relief, but that's to be expected. It's a really fun movie. Like, I guess I wouldn't say this movie exactly surprised me. Maybe it kind of did because of how good it is, but like, because I love both Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so together I thought this would have been a great film, and it really was. And this movie is highly underrated. I mean, I guess because it's a direct-to-DVD movie, but if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, especially if you're a fan of Batman or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or even better, a fan of both. I think it's a must-watch. Like, it's a really fun time, so that's my review of Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so cowabunga.